Hello guys, my name is Adeleke and I'm here to analyze good charts before the market opens. This is good chart, as I've said before. It looks quite bullish, but let's see what the market is actually seeing before we make our trading decision for the week. So there is a precursor right here, and the market begins to rally down and consolidate for a while. Let's see what happened. It's also created a equal low right here that we can see the map right now. A equal low that was taken and created an extreme equal low again that we expect markets to take. But before we jump to that conclusion that market takes the extreme equal low, we must know a factor that push or where the market will start turning now. Let's get down to the equal high rated that I just mapped out now. So let's get into that and see what is happening there. Yes, we can see that there is a gap at the left hand side of the charts. First of all, we see that the market come in at the first instance but didn't mitigate it. But the second came at this the last push up that has as a gap that is tapping into that gap, mitigated it. It can be used again. Once a point value is mitigated, it can't be used again. But the one here, the first one that entered the gap, did not mitigate it, but the second one do. So it is a valid one for our push down. But before we conclude on that push down, we must see a very impulse move to the downside before we can enter into the trade. After the first move, the impulse move from the gap, we can conclude that the market is going to sell to this extreme demand soon. After that, we can conclude to take our buys. But before that, we conclude on buys, we can take sales after the impulse move and just take a profit at the extreme equal lows before we look for the buys at the top of our demand zone. So this is my analysis for gold, and I hope this work out. This is a game of probability. The chart might turn around and go other way around that we don't expect, but the main thing is to follow the trading rules. Thank guys. So subscribe for more.